All right, this is your brother Issachar coming at you with another lesson. First off, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham Rakak Wadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth with truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Aqua that's listening and learning. Today's video is going to be entitled, Vote for Kamala Harris because she holds a bottle of hot sauce. All right. Vote for Kamala Harris because she holds a bottle of hot sauce. Now, I got inspired to do this lesson because of this video right here. And the person that shared this video, I believe he wrote that in his caption. He said, vote for Kamala Harris because she holds a bottle of hot sauce. And you already know what that means. It means vote for Kamala Harris because she's a so-called black woman. All right. And pretty much, as we all know, Kamala Harris is a tear. She is not an Israelite. All right. It's all kind of evidence coming out where her lineage, her bloodline goes back to Indians. All right. The East Indians. All right. Not the North American Indians. All right. You're talking about the Indians over there overseas. And then she has a lot of Edomites in her family as well. All right. And we knew that. We already knew that Kamala Harris wasn't an Israelite just for the simple fact that we could read her spirit. All right, her spirit ain't right. Her spirit doesn't have any salt in it. It's all kind of videos with her dancing and she just doesn't have any rhythm. You see the things that she does, and when it comes to the black community, she don't give a fuck about you niggas, man. Point blank, period. But the thing is, this video right here, as it says right here, it says, man frustrated with the media and celebrities villainizing black men who refuse to vote for Kamala Harris. They think they own us. This is the reality. He's speaking facts, all right? And he's talking about this guy right here. Because pretty much there's a lot of people that feel exactly just like him, where they're saying they're not going to vote for Kamala Harris, all right? They said they're not going to vote for Kamala Harris just because she's a so-called black woman. You know, the majority of the Jakes did that shit 12 years ago, you know what I'm saying, when Obama was in office. When Obama was in office, everybody was excited because he was a so-called black man, and we already know that Obama is not an Israelite either. That dude is not an Israelite, man. He is not a so-called black man. But everybody got excited when he was running for president, and Jake just went ahead and was like, yeah, we just gonna vote for him because we want to see the first ever black president. And then that happened. And then fast forward, what did he do for you all? Not a damn thing. Not a damn thing. Look at the world now. Look at what's going on. Look at the position that the majority of you all are in. Y'all still in the ghettos. Y'all still broke. Y'all still struggling. All right. Y'all not coming up. Y'all still don't have no future, no hope. All right. And we've been saying this to you for years, man. We've been saying it. Like, these presidents are not going to do anything because these presidents are nothing but puppets. They're nothing but puppets. They are set up to be so-called leaders, but they're being told what to do. They're following orders from the elites. All right. So before I begin speaking or continue to speak, let's go ahead and play this video because it's about 3 minutes long. Go hear what he have to say about it. And hey, he speak facts, like he said, like it says right here. He does speak facts in this video. All right. So we're gonna listen to it. Then we're gonna tie in some scriptures. So let's go ahead and get into it.
Yeah. So I just wanted to come on here and get some shit off my chest. Because for about the past, I don't know, 2 weeks maybe, I've seen a lot of black celebrities and media personalities and so-called journalists make it their business to try to shame and denigrate and shun and insult the intelligence of black men because they don't want to vote for Kamala Harris. They are actively out here villainizing black men for not wanting to vote for Kamala Harris. And I've said it before, and I will say it again. They think they own us. They think they own African vote. They want us to believe that we have some sort of obligation to them, that when it's right for them, we should play identity politics and vote for her because she's black. And now they're pushing the narrative that we're dumb, that we're uneducated, we're misinformed, we don't know what the fuck going on. And the crazy thing about it is, it's the complete opposite. The people who are running away from Kamala Harris are the people who are informing themselves, who are researching, that actually know what the fuck is going on and just not letting themselves be told any goddamn thing. That's the reality of the situation. So you know, it's astonishing to me to see it though, where you have these people, they sending out these black women and these bootlicking as men, right? The Van Joneses, the Bacardi sellers, the Roland Martins, right? The D.L. Hugleys, even Plies, and there's a whole bunch of them who are trying to shame black men for thinking for themselves, because that's all they doing. We're thinking for ourselves. It's just like when a slave owner didn't want you to learn how to read. Because once you learn how to read, you have knowledge, and knowledge is your power. And that's the problem. No, watch MSNBC. Don't do no thinking. Let us tell you what to think. Don't you want to see a black woman president? Don't you want to see somebody who belonged to a sorority? Don't you want to see a black woman get sworn in by a black woman on Martin Luther King's birthday? A whole bunch of token shit that don't mean a goddamn thing. That's what they want us to vote for. Y'all out your mucking minds, man. I was listening to Ricky Smiley. Ricky Smiley talking about, in regards to black men, they not doing the right research. What? Who the f you talking to, Ricky Smiley? They not doing the right research. So, because we're thinking for ourselves, we're not doing the right research. We're supposed to listen to you. That's the right research. And we're going to just keep seeing more and more of this. Joy Reid telling black people, you're going to look weird. We in the 6th grade? Don't nobody give a fuck about looking weird. We worrying about the issues, the economy, our communities, our children, our future. What the f you talking about looking weird? See, that's the dumbest. See, that's for weak-minded people. And they just going to keep going, bro. You get to all the narratives is going to keep going. Sellout, coon, traitor, you hate black women and all that cool. Bacardi and Van Jones up on CNN crying and boo-hooing. Don't nobody give a too smart to fall for that shit, man. So y'all can keep rolling that shit out. We gonna keep staying in 10-month control down. Look out of here. Love the black man until he wants to think for himself, until he wants to form his own opinion, until he stops seeing himself as a victim, and then he becomes the enemy. And I'm watching this happen in real time. It's happening right now. And all you gotta do is keep your eyes open, pay attention, and you can see it clear as day. It is real. So I'm saying all that to say, if you're an actor, a rapper, a comedian, or anything else, you're not going to dictate our decision by calling us names and trying to make us feel bad. Yeah, so
Man, he was going in. He was going in, and he was telling the truth with that. All right, as we already know, voting for whoever, you know, whether you vote for Kamala Harris or vote for Donald Trump, you know, it's not going to make a difference because they're all playing on the same team. You know, they're just deceiving the masses by saying if you vote for this certain individual, it'll be a better situation for you because of the promises, quote unquote, that they have for you. They feel like, yeah, you know, if I vote for this person, then they'll fulfill those promises and then they'll help me out in the future. But we already know that they all on the same team because this is all under Esau's rulership. This is all under his plan. It's like we said earlier, all right? The elites give out the orders to these presidents and to everybody that's under them, and then they follow orders. They do exactly what they're told to do, okay? So in the video, you heard him say, you know, pretty much when all of these celebrities and rappers and so forth and so on come on and say, oh man, you know, they shaming the black man for not voting and everything like that. He was like, man, look, this is for weak-minded people. He said it's for weak-minded people, and it is for weak-minded people. Because the thing is, this society is set up so then people can believe and trust in lies. And the majority of our people definitely love that. They love the bullshit. They love the games. They love that blackness that they see in the air, man. Just like you heard him say in the video. Oh man, we can get the first black woman president in there, and then she gets sworn in on Martin Luther King's birthday. Y'all still got that black spirit inside of y'all, man. And we keep telling you over and over and over again that you're not black. When you look up the word black, it means void of light, evil, okay, darkness. That's how they look at you. The rulers of this earth, Esau, the so-called white man, there's a reason why he labeled you black people. Because especially nowadays, when you look at the majority of our people as a whole, you all are void of light. You all, Salakia, you all are void of light. Y'all are in the darkness, and the majority of y'all evil as hell, man. Wicked. So that's a correct label to put on y'all right now, but ultimately, of course, we already know that you are not black people. You are not black people. All right? And like he said, this whole thing that's going on right now is for weak-minded people. He was correct on that. And we're going to get a scripture that ties that in. This is 1 Thessalonians chapter 5, verse 14, because this is what we're supposed to be doing right here. It says, now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient to all men. All right. Salakia. So it says, now we exhort you, brethren, warn them that are unruly, comfort the feeble-minded, support the weak, be patient toward all men. All right. So this is why we push the word. We push the word because we already know there's a lot of people that's in the world and they need to hear the truth. They need to hear the truth of the matter, man. It's enough of this playing games and going out and voting and acting like you putting in your vote is going to change your life. It's not going to happen. We going on decades upon decades upon decades of you still living the same lifestyle. When are y'all going to get this through y'all head that it doesn't matter what president is in there? You still going to be a nigga in this country. Ain't nothing going to change for you, man. Nothing is going to change for you. Let's get Isaiah. Hold on. Let's get Isaiah chapter 30. Because this is the majority of our people right here. Gonna get Isaiah chapter 30. And let's start at verse 9. It says, this is Isaiah chapter 30, verse 9. It says, let's start at 8. It says, now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people, lying children, children that would not hear the law of the Lord, would say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceits. All right. So of course, ultimately, when you read this scripture, it's speaking about, false prophets. Okay, because the majority of our people, they don't want to hear the truth of the matter when it comes to this Bible. But at the same time, you can use this scripture as well, because you might as well say that these presidents are false prophets. When they get sworn into office, they put their hand on the Bible and they say that they're going to live by the scriptures and do everything that's right by the Most High, right? But we already know that they do the complete opposite. And what do these presidents do before, it's election time? They come out with all of these debates. They come out with these press conferences. They give out their speeches. And what they do, they speak unto you smooth things. They tell you, if you vote for me, everything's going to be all right. We're going to make sure that inflation doesn't happen for too much longer. Donald Trump over here saying, you won't need another president after me because I'm just going to clean this whole country up and make America great again. Kamala Harris is saying, look, she's going to pick up the pieces from where Joe Biden left off, and she's going to make sure that she does a fantastic job as the first ever female president. And we already know that's a no-no. A woman shouldn't be leading in anything, point blank, period. All right. The scriptures tell you that a woman is supposed to be led. She's not supposed to be leading at all. And now it's in a situation where we about to have a woman president. She's literally about to control the whole country, run the country, make decisions. You already know, as soon as that happens, this place is done. But it's done regardless of who gets up in there, regardless. Because either she going to get in there and she going to bring this place down to the dumps, or Donald Trump going to get in there. He going to do the same thing. Only thing is, Donald Trump may be a little bit more ruthless than her. Because Donald Trump is ready to go head to head with these countries with World War III. Okay? So at the end of the day, and then that's why they shows you that in the Simpsons cartoon when Lisa was president. Because she had on a purple dress with the white pearls, and that's the same outfit that Kamala Harris wore in her picture and everything like that. But within that episode, America was in turmoil when she was president, man. America was in a very, very bad shape when Lisa was president. So this could be another thing with predictive programming showing you exactly what's getting ready to happen if Kamala Harris get in office. But going back to this, it say, would say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things, prophesy deceit. The majority of our people love to believe lies. They just love to hear, just because they see another person that look like them and they hear them say, yeah, I'm going to clean up. We're going to make sure that we here for each other. I'm going to make sure that y'all get the equal rights, the right opportunities like everybody else. And you're going to be able to take care of your family and change your life and just live in a way better position that you are right now. And people just eat that shit up, man. They just eat it up. And they be like, yeah, we finally got one. We got somebody who understands us. That's one of us, man. See, I told you, as long as we get one of us in there, we'll make a difference. Man, if you don't sit your dumb ass down, sit down, man. Ain't nothing about to change here. It's just about to get worse as far as change is concerned. All right? So that's what it is. And then at the end of the day, you're not supposed to be voting. Gonna prove it right here in Deuteronomy chapter 17, verse 14. And it says, when thou art come into the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee, and shall possess it, and shall dwell therein, and shall say, I will set a king over me, like as all the nations that are about me, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. Now, people could read this scripture and be like, well, she's black, right? So let's set her, she can be our king. No, first of all, she can't even be a king. All right? That's a man's job. That is a man's job. She's not supposed to be in any type of leading position. There's not supposed to be a such thing as women managers, women team leads, women in the positions of power. It's not supposed to be like that, man. But Esau set it up like that, and he did that for a very, very strategic reason. All right. But getting back to this, it says, thou shalt in any wise set him king over thee, whom the Lord thy God shall choose. One from among thy brethren shalt thou set king over thee. Thou mayest not set a stranger over thee, which is not thy brother. So technically, like I said, you're not supposed to be voting, man. You're not supposed to be voting at all. And then you're not supposed to be dependent on somebody that's not your people. Kamala Harris is not a so-called black woman. She's not. All right. And she can never be a king either. All right. But of course, when you read this scripture, it speaks about we were in our own land. Right now, we're not in our own land. So why would you vote for somebody that's your enemy? Think about that, man. You're not even in your homeland. So why would you vote for somebody as if something's going to change when you literally in the land of your captivity? You're literally living in a land where everything goes wrong and bad for you every day. So why would you vote for the enemy and believe the people that's literally putting you down in the dumps every day? You gotta wake up, man. Gotta wake up from this bullshit. And this is why it says right here, man. Let's get Hosea chapter 4. What the dude say in the video, he said, man, this for weak-minded people. And then he said, look, it's the same situation as if when we were in slavery, they didn't allow us to read. And he said, you know why? Because when you read, you gain knowledge, and knowledge is power, right? This is Hosea chapter 4, verse 6. It says, my people are destroyed for lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children, all right? The majority of our people are dumb as hell. Just gonna have to say it like that, man. Y'all dumb as hell. Y'all stupid. Stupid, man. Crazy. Don't got it all. Ain't got it all. All of it, man. Y'all have no knowledge. Y'all not trying to get smart. Y'all not trying to gain any intelligence. The only thing y'all doing is this. Y'all keep depending on the same scenario over and over and over again, and it's not getting you anywhere. Because you refuse to grow up, man. You refuse to be an adult and actually look at what's going on in the world. You refuse to do it. So guess what? The Most High says is you refuse knowledge, he's going to reject you, man. He's going to reject you and your children. The Most High like, look, all right, if you don't want to listen to me, that's cool. He like, look, I'm gonna get rid of you and your family. So like that movie, damn, what's that movie? Friday. When Smokey ran up on Big Perm, and he was like, if you ain't got my bud, I'm gonna get you and him. Smokey like, damn, you gonna kill me? He was like, man, fuck out of my face. Most High like, look, man, if you ain't down with this word, man, I'm gonna get you and your family. It's going down, man. The Most High not getting ready to play around, man. He's getting ready to send this place up. Judgment is about to be great here, man. It's about to be great. Let's get Matthew chapter 13. Then we'll go to verse 24. And it says, tares among wheat. It says, another parable put he forth unto them, saying, the kingdom of heaven is likened unto a man which sowed good seed in his field. But while men slept, his enemy came and sowed tares among the wheat and went his way. But when the blade was sprung up and brought forth fruit, then appeared the tares also. Because tares and wheat, when you look at the pictures, they look the same. All right, they look the same. It says, verse 27, it says, so the servants of the householder came and said unto him, Sir, didst not thou sow good seed in thy field, from which that hath it tares? He said unto them, an enemy have done this. The servant said unto him, without then that we go and gather them up? But he said, Nay, lest while ye gather up the tares, you root up also the wheat with them. Let both grow together unto the harvest, and in the time of harvest I will say to the reapers, gather ye together first the tares, and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. All right. Now the wheat represents the Israelites. All right. And of course, when you read this parable as well, the tares can be wicked Israelites as well. All right. But when you read this, the tares can be Israelites that's not Israelites. All right. Because there's a lot of heathens that look like our people just because of the captivity situation. All right. Just like Kamala Harris. She looks like a so-called black woman, but she is not. That is a tare, man. That is a tare. She is not wheat. She is not righteous. She is not an Israelite. And that's why it says, gather ye together first the tares and bind them in bundles to burn them, but gather the wheat into my barn. All right. Gonna gather the wheat into the barn, gather the elect, gather the Israelites into the protected place in the Most High's realm. All right. So that's what it is. All right. She is a tare. She is not an Israelite. You got to get that through your head, man. She's not here for black people at all. She's not here for black people at all. Let's get Psalms chapter 62 and go to verse. Psalm 62. Damn, hold on. I'm typing too fast. All right, Psalm 62 and 10, and then we'll end it with that. This is Psalm chapter 62, verse 10. It says, trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. All right. It says, trust not in oppression. When you literally go out and say you voting, you trusting in oppression. Because they're not giving you any promises. All of the promises that they say they're going to give you, they always fail on it. It's evident. Name one situation where you went and voted and then the president actually capitalized on what they said. What Cat Williams say? Don't worry, I'll wait. I'll wait. When y'all went and voted for Obama, what happened when he got in office? Name one good thing that happened when he got in office that benefited you all to this very day. Nothing, man. Nothing at all. And that's why the scriptures say, trust not in oppression. This place was built to oppress you, Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It was built to make sure that you always stayed in the ghettos. You always stayed down. You always stayed the minorities, man. This place wasn't built for you to be successful. And if you are successful in this place, you had to do some weird and wicked shit in order to get it, man. Now, of course, you may have some jakes out there that, came up with some type of trade. They probably like a plumber, electrician, or something like that. And they making six figures. I mean, it is what it is. It's nothing wrong with that. All right, it's nothing wrong with that. But if you talk about real success, you already know what had to go down in order for Jake to maintain and gain that success, man. And we ain't got to go into that. All right, we don't have to go into that. So read it one more time. It says, trust not in oppression, and become not vain in robbery. If riches increase, set not your heart upon them. All right. So you're not supposed to be trusting in voting. You're not supposed to be trusting Kamala Harris. You're not supposed to be trusting Donald Trump. You're not supposed to be trusting anything that America says and offers to you, man. You're just supposed to be trusting Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's it. Fearing Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. That's it. That's the only way that you can overcome, and that's the only way that you can have a clear mind, is being in this truth. That's it. Other than that, if you ain't about that, you're gonna be lost forever. You're gonna be lost forever, man. So yeah, I just wanted to bring this out because, like I said, he had a lot of good points in this video, and I saw it. I was like, man, you know, got to do a lesson on this. So I'm gonna end it with that. So as we already know, we ain't none of us going out to vote. We just watching. We got our popcorn out, and we ready to see what's getting ready to happen in the future, and we preparing ourselves for Jacob's trouble, man, because it's right around the corner. All right, because we want to be saved out of it. So keep repenting daily. Keep praying to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and Lord willing, we make it up out of here. So I hope this is edifying. So with that, I'm going to say, call Halayim, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles of the great millstones I learned this truth from. Honors to the elders and brothers out there pushing this word through the four corners of the earth within truth and sincerity. And shalom to the Akwat that's listening and learning. And Yahweh Ratazah, I'll be back with another lesson. Keep pushing, Yasharala. Keep pushing. We almost out of here. Shalom.